Hi guys, I'm Kelly Berner, Children's Minister here at Restoration. We are so glad that you could join us tonight for our Restoration Gathers. And we hope that the longer we do this, the more of you will join in and basically just have some community with us. We know it's hard right now when you're stuck at home and we can't really be with one another, but there are definitely ways to connect, and we're so thankful for social media for that. So I have a phrase that I want you to all read with me. Put up with one another. How totally appropriate is that right now? This is the beginning of your children's memory verse for our elementary students. So if John will put the whole one up here. Put up with one another. Forgive one another if you are holding something against someone. Forgive just as the Lord forgave you. Colossians 3:13. So this is our elementary Bible verse. We would love for the kids to be able to memorize it, but I thought that it was pretty appropriate, kind of funny, that this is the one for March, because honestly, sometimes it's hard to put up with one another when we're all stuck in our homes. You know, our kids are home. We have to basically, as moms, all we feel like we're doing right now is making food and cleaning up after the kids. And we kind of go stir crazy. So whether you're a mom that can crush that and love it, be at home with their kids 24/7 and do well, or whether you're a mom like me that's very extroverted, needs to get out of the house, still loves to be with their kids, but I just thrive getting out of the household. So whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, or no matter what kind of mom you are, we are definitely with you and we'll all get through this together. So I wanted to share some things with you curriculum-wise that we would normally do on a Sunday morning with your kids. I know a lot of you haven't been back there, haven't visited the back building where your kids are, and if your kids are anything like my kids, you say, hey, how was Sunday school? Fine. And that's their answer. So I wanted to share with you some fun activities that you can do at home, some fun stuff that you can do with your kids. This is the perfect time, honestly, to just be ridiculous. You can be loud, you can be funny, you can make videos, you can do TikToks with your kids. That's what my teenagers have been doing this week, trying to teach me how to dance. I absolutely cannot dance and I can't do TikToks, but it's pretty funny to watch them anyway. So we're going to talk about preschool first. Our preschool Bible verse is "Come and follow me," Jesus said, Matthew 4:19. There are some really neat activities in here that you can do at home with little to no supplies. One of them is just basically follow the leader. We're talking about following Jesus. You can talk about that with your kids while you do follow the leader. You can do just regular, or you can have the kids trace their feet on cardstock, have them cut them out. They can trace each other's feet. You cut out as many feet as you can. You tape them all over your floor in your house, and then the kids can play follow the leader. Have your older kids help your younger kids be the leader. You can do it, and you can be silly. You can do all kinds of fun stuff with that. There is also the Bible story that we're going to attach. It's the 12 disciples following Jesus. And we are going to attach all of this onto the Facebook files for Restoration Parents. So if you are not part of Restoration Parents, or you don't follow that group on Facebook, you can find it under Restoration Park Church, and then go to the groups that are on the left-hand side and just pick Restoration Parents. And as long as you're a parent of an elementary, a preschool, or an infant even, we'll approve you, and you can see all the stuff that I'm talking about. We're going to attach the elementary and preschool curriculum to it. So you can do all kinds of stuff. The preschool curriculum is pretty simple. It's as simple as taking paper plates, writing one word of the memory verse on each of the paper plates, hiding them all over your house, and having the kids run, find the plates, get them all together, and organize them all into the Bible verse. And that is something that your elementary kids can help your preschoolers. If you have college kids, they can help your preschoolers. As a mom, you can honestly help them write it on the paper plates and then say, I'm going to give you 20 minutes to play this activity. You can go do the dishes and make the next meal while they play this game. And it's super easy cleanup, and probably everybody has paper plates in their house. If not, you could use cardstock or paper or whatever you have on hand. The craft stick review, this is one of my favorites for the 12 disciples following Jesus. All they did was take popsicle sticks, the wide kind, which a lot of you may have, a lot of you won't. If not, go buy some popsicles at the grocery when you have time. Let the kids eat popsicles and then draw them into little people. And you're behind the couch. Your kids can crawl behind the couch and do basically just like the Bible story that's attached with this about the disciples following Jesus. It's really cool. There's lots and lots of cool stuff in the preschool area, but the elementary area, when I read through it and stuff to try to find you some ideas that you could play with your kids, I think generally elementary kids get a little bit more stir crazy than our preschoolers. The preschoolers are more used to being at home. But the story for the elementary kids is the prodigal son when he comes home. And so there's an area in here that your kids can gather a robe, a stuffed pig or a stuffed cow, plastic coins, a Bible, have them go, give them the list, have them go throughout your home and find things that they can do this story with, and then act it out. And it just basically, it gives you everything that you need to do this with the kids. And honestly, kids learn through doing. So when just reading it to your kids, probably they're not going to remember it like they will if you actually have them act it out. And you play a role in that too. Have your husband dress up as the king or as the son. Have your kids dress up as the brothers. Anything like that your kids can act out. You could sit down and be the audience and let your kids solely do it on their own. Kids love that independence. There are lots of activities. I'm also going to attach onto the file section of the Facebook group 2 of our worship songs that we do on Sunday mornings. One is Backseat Driver by Toby Mac. It's one of everybody's favorites. The kids all know it in our elementary unit. And the other one is Raise the Game, which was from VBS 2019. Those are both found on YouTube. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to use YouTube, but we'll attach those links too. As long as they won't be flagged, you'll be able to find those. But it's Raise the Game, VBS 2019. And then it's Backseat Driver by Toby Mac. And have your kids video themselves doing it. I would love to see families as a whole doing those videos. And if you don't know the hand motions that we do here on Sunday mornings and your kids can't remember them, it is okay. Make up your own funny choreography, video them doing one of those 2 songs. I would love to see it. If you want to upload it to our Restoration Parents page, I'll approve it if it's okay. If you don't want to upload it to there, you can send it in message form to me and I'll be the only one that watches it. But I would love to see those. That would be entertainment for us. And I'm sure other people will too. It's not just parents that are bored, but people that can't get out of their house, which is everybody right now. Like it would just be a lot of fun to see those. So have your kids learn the Bible verse, have them learn the memory verse. If you want to upload a video of them doing that, I would love to send them a little something in the mail. Go out, make get well cards, make we miss you cards for your neighbors, take postcards, have them make cards and put in mailboxes. All those things you can get outside and do right now. You can go hiking, you can play games, you can do all kinds of things. There's a lot that we can't do, but right now I think that we need to really focus on what we can do. And we need to be there for each other, whether that's through social network, text, phone call somebody, actually have a phone conversation, which is my drawback. I absolutely hate to talk on the phone. Everybody knows it. But I think it's important right now to try to connect and have community. So I would love to see your videos. I'd love to hear from you all. Join us every night, 7 p.m. here. Tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, our services are at regular time, 9:30 and 11, and you can catch us live. We'll have regular worship, sermon announcements, and be prepared to do communion as well. So I hope that you are all staying well, and peace to all of you. Thanks.